Hello world, and thank you for tuning back into another Poet Ray episode. I am of course Poet Ray, and this is Ric Rac here, who as you can see did not revert back to mud form, but indeed maintained his corporal form, which I was a little worried about because as you know, wishes can sometimes be a little wishy-washy. So he's gonna stick around and we're both pretty stoked about it, aren't we, pal? Yeah, it's been a fun week of hanging out, but I will say, my trash can has been knocked over and looted more often in the past week than in my entire life beforehand. And I'm not saying there's a direct correlation. We've already had this conversation. Ric Rac swears it's the squirrels. Yeah. Larry? Yeah. Larry the squirrel especially. But I don't have any squirrels in my apartment. When did you see these squirrels in the apartment? Yesterday? Did you invite them in? No. They got them through the vents. The air vents. Well, no matter how my trash can keeps getting knocked over, it inspired a poem idea for me, which is about blame. And I think that blame is something that we all deal with, and especially now it seems particularly pertinent. So, whether Ric Rac is knocking my trash can over or not, he inspired a great poem, so it's all fine, It's all good. It's all fine. You almost gave up, huh? You almost told me that it was you. No? Dang. Alright, well. Not as crafty as I think, apparently. Here is my poem, titled, They Did It! Blame, blame. Who can we blame? Find a good person whose name we can maim. Make sure they can be the moth to our flame. And be quick about it. This isn't a game. Blame, blame. Don't look at me. The real culprit's there. Them, he or she. That's who you want. Can you not see? It's them who must take responsibility. Blame, blame, all of the time. That I was suspected is the real crime. I can't be ruined in my prime. Don't be fooled by their pantomime. Blame, blame, pass it along. Why shouldn't the meek pay for the strong? Why admit fault when we can prolong? Everyone knows the words to this song. Blame, blame, look over here! No, seriously, everyone, look over here! It's been their fault for over a year. My good name, I won't let them smear. Watch how they manipulate your fear. Not one will even shed a tear, so let's kick blame into high gear and crucify them with our leer. Blame, blame, on it goes. Whose fault it is, nobody knows, but we're still gonna point fingers and toes, embrace the lies and enjoy the shows. Blame, blame, weighs a ton. Start the blame and watch it run. Join in the witch hunt. Isn't it fun? But why does it matter? What's done is done. Yeah, you concur? Yeah. What's done is done. So, what are you going to do? Point fingers and toes all day long, but you know what? The problem remains. The fact is still there. And what's important is what you're going to do about it, right? Does it matter if Ric Rac is knocking over my trash can? Not really. I'd like for him not to, or for the squirrels not to. But what really matters is that we're proactive about moving forward and about, working on ways to not have it happen, like maybe put up a bar in front of the trash can, or potentially like a huge prison cell around the kitchen to keep you out. But anyway, we're going to find some solutions, and the fact is that we're not going to stick on whose fault it is, because blaming doesn't solve any problems. So, yeah, even Ric Rac knows that. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my blame poem, and you can catch us next week, of course, because we're just running a gun in here. Now that Ric Rac is here beside me, it's like, why stop now? We're gonna go to the moon! So at one point, maybe we'll have an episode on the moon. Who knows? You know what? Dream big. So, until next time, stay alive.